So we are back, yes, very soon with our Generation 3 team. And as you can see, they're not very competitively viable. Their EVs are all over the place. Their nature are their natures are not very good. Some of them, or most of them actually. And their abilities, they're not the best. There's some that I can change, but there's a few that I can't. So I'm gonna do the best that I can with this team to make it the best team that I can make it with the resources that I have right now. So let's start and see what I did with each and every one of the Pokemon. So to start off with Charizard, I gave him the item Life Orb and made him a special attacker and full speed, so that he can, use his moves to the fullest. I added Hurricane and added away Wing Attack since, he's a special attacker. With Sableye, I went full defensive, HP and defense. He doesn't have the Prankster ability, but I gave him a few things to work with, and with Kenai, at least they won't miss Toxic and Will-O-Wisp. With Gardevoir, I went with a full modest special attack and speed set, with a Calm Mind and Berry, so that I like Berry, so she can increase her speed. With Irachi, I went full attack and speed, and I'm trying to go with a Paraflinch set, so Thunder Wave, Iron Head, Zen Headbutt, and do damage like that. With Noctowl, there was not a lot to do because I don't have Tinted Lens, so I went full bulky with HP and special defense, and just try to make them last as long as I could, hopefully set up. And last but not least, with Rhydon, I went full HP and attack with an Eviolite. That way he can be there, last a long time. So there you have it. This is the team, and it's actually not looking it's not looking too bad. So for my opponent, I have a person named GgAboveAverageGamer, and I'm gonna be doing a basic all level 50 battle, single battle, versus this person. I could have gone level 100, but it's just safer to put level 50. That way it's a fair battle either way. But yeah, for my opponent's team, it's not a bad team. I could see what he's going for. So I thought Jirachi was the safest bet to start with, because I can at least, whatever he sends out, I can at least paralyze. So that was my main plan. So yeah, the Jules number 284, not bad. Like I said, if they don't have a 666, 420, or a 69 as their number, they're a pretty cool person with me. So to start off, he started out with an Aegislash, which was probably the worst for me, because I started out with my Jirachi. So like I said, I first started off with a Thunder Wave, hoping that he would be paralyzed first turn, but unfortunately luck wasn't on my side this time, and he was able to get off a Shadow Ball, and he's actually a special attacking set, which is kind of weird. I normally see physical attacking sets on Aegislash. So yeah, so I didn't know what else to put, but my safest bet was definitely Charizard, because Life Orb boosted, full special attack, definitely gonna be faster than an Aegislash, and I don't think he would have been able to take me out with what do you call it, with Shadow Sneak. Plus he's he's a special attacker, so he went for a King Shield, which of course makes sense. Didn't want to lose it. So I actually go for a Heat Wave and just barely 1 HP. Don't kill him. And to top it all off, he is a weakness policy variant. So of course, with my HP lowered and his boost, +2 boost and special attack, he's gonna be able to one-shot me. So bye bye Charizard, my champion. Yeah, so I didn't know who else, but I thought maybe Rhydon would be the best. Could at least take a hit if he was lucky, because he is Eviolite and full HP. So I thought maybe he could take at least one hit to take him out. And I was lucky enough that he got paralyzed. So one Earthquake and I was able to easily take him out. No problem. So there is one and I already lost 2, but it's okay. So next he sends out Durant with with a hustle ability. He's very scary. So he actually goes for a superpower, and my boy is full HP, so he was able to tank it. Plus he got a special, defense drop. So with my earthquake full, you know, um, full attack adamant, he was able to take him out easily. So that was pretty good. So he sends out his Lapras, and yeah, there's no way I was gonna be able to take him out. And I didn't really want to switch anyone out because I was pretty sure he was gonna take out or at least give heavy damage to whoever I would have chosen. So I let him get sacked off. So I went for my Gardevoir because he has electric type moves, and I mean Lapras is not the best. It's not the bulk. It's not the strongest. And surprise, surprise, he actually decides to go for a Dynamax, and in this case he went for a G-Max because he has a G-Max Lapras, and I was like, oh snap, he's gonna do G-Max Resonance, and that's gonna put Aurora Veil, that's gonna have my attack, so I was like, darn it. But luckily I went for a Calm Mind, so I was able to get a plus, a plus in special attack and special defense. So I was able to cut his damage by a little bit, but still he was able to get off his Aurora Veil, which is not good news for me. But oh well, what can you do? So yep, he sets up his Aurora Veil. I mean, it's a pretty good Pokemon, but based on the damage, he's definitely invested in full bulk because he wanted to ensure he got that Aurora Veil up. So yeah, I decided to Dynamax myself and wanted to waste as many turns as I could from him. So I decided to go for a Max Guard, so I could burn his Dynamax and also save some damage. So then I decided to go for the Max Mindstorm, which comes very in handy. Also just in case he has Ice Shard and wants to do any any extra damage, because as you know, when Psychic Terrain is up, any priority moves, including Prankster abilities, are nullified. So that's pretty good. And yeah, look at that damage. Even with G-Max Resonance, it's still like they're barely nothing. So yeah, that Calm Mind definitely came through. I'm so glad I didn't go for a Thunderbolt or something, which yeah, it's good. So I go for my G-Max Mindstorm, and still nothing. Still pretty healthy. And he went for Whirlpool, which is kind of weird, but I guess he thought it would do more damage because I'm, G-Max. So mine's finally ran out. And I actually went for a very risky move. I went for a second Calm Mind because I was pretty sure based on his damage from his G-Max Resonance, it was not going to kill me, whatever move he had, which I was hoping was not Blizzard. And yeah, he doesn't. He actually has Ice Beam. So that was excellent for me. And it barely, it did about as much damage as I thought. And thanks to his Whirlpool, it actually was able to activate my Select Berry. So yeah, that increased my speed as well. So that was very, very nice for me. And with his Aurora Veil out of the way, I was able to easily knock him out with a +2 Psychic on Psychic Terrain. So that was great. So next he sends out his Bisharp. And lucky for me, he doesn't know what it does, because Sucker Punch doesn't work in Psychic Terrain. And I'm easily able to one-shot him with Moonblast. I was kind of scared if he had a Focus Sash, I might be in trouble, but nope, he didn't have a Focus Sash. So next he sends out his Braviary, but with my Select Berry, I was able easily to outspeed him and one-shot him. Damn. Yeah, it's pretty good. My Gardevoir, pretty good. So his last Pokemon, it's a Cloyster, and I was like, shoot, that one definitely has a Focus Sash. And I go for my Psychic, and as I suspected, he does have a Focus Sash. So of course, like every other Cloister, he goes for his Shell Smash, and I was like, shoot. So unless he's super bulky, like I won't outspeed him because he has a +2 in speed and I only have a +1 in speed. And yep, he has a plus. He's able to outspeed me, and I was like, darn it! Like I don't know what to do. So I sent out my Noctowl because he actually has Rocky Helmet, and I was hoping that Icicle Spear was a contact move and it would activate my Rocky Helmet, but it doesn't, and he's completely obliterated. And I was like, shoot, oh, poor Noctowl, poor guy. Yeah, I was kind of sad. But yeah, it was all down to my last Pokemon, Sableye, which he is max HP, max defense. So I was hoping that he could tank it, and based on his first Icicle Spear, I was like, oh no, it's definitely gonna kill with 5. So, but on his third one, it actually activates my Citrus Berry and gets me back up to half. And with that, I'm actually able to survive his last ones, his last 3 Icicle Spears. So yeah, with I was able to go with Foul Play, and he is dead. Whew, so yeah, that was a pretty crazy battle. Was barely able to do it, but yeah, that was like a pretty decent team, and I was able to beat it with my Gen 3 Pokemon. So yeah, I was super proud of them. So yes, guys, I was able to complete my final little challenge in beating a competitive team with them in the competitive viable just in time for Pokemon DLC, which comes out tomorrow when I'm uploading this, Olive Armor. So thanks guys for watching, and I'm gonna put 2 little battles. So I hope you enjoy little bonus battles. So yeah, thank you guys. Sub and like if you enjoyed it, and I'll be back with more Pokemon videos later.